Good morning, students. We now begin with the Standard 4 English Unit 1, The World Around Us. As we read, there is a heading, The Fading Glory of the Earth. The fading glory of the earth. What does fading mean? Fading is something that disappears, that gets lost very, very slowly. It is getting gradually fainting, is called fading. And what is glory? Glory is a beauty that we say is a glory. So what is the topic here? The fading glory of the earth. Earth is what? Earth is the planet where we are living on. Earth is the only planet where living things can survive. Why Earth? Because it has all the favorable conditions of air, water. So all the living beings can survive only on the planet Earth. So the heading is the fading glory of the earth. The meaning will be that we have to discuss how the beauty of the earth is getting lesser and lesser day by day. So now let us begin. Long, long ago, the earth was green and clean. Long, long ago means we are talking about the past. That in the past, as we all know, the earth was very green and clean. It proudly carried and nurtured a number of trees. In the past, as we have heard from our elders, from our grandparents, it was said that the earth was very green. But nowadays, as the population is increasing, the trees are being cut down so that more buildings and houses can be made. So earlier the earth was nice and green, and it nurtured means it was growing trees on the land. But after some time, someone invented machines to make life comfortable. So as time was passing by, new inventions were made, machines were made, simple machines that made our life more comfortable. The machines were used and liked by many, as it was making our work easier, so everyone started using machines. However, we now realize that the earth gets warmer and has less natural beauty. Now, because of the use of these machines, slowly, now in the present and future, we are realizing that the beauty of the earth is becoming lesser and lesser day by. The sun's rays reach the earth easily and damage her beauty. This has also led to change in flora and fauna. So, as the earth, the greenery is getting lesser, and the increase of pollution all around, the layer of the atmosphere is getting less, and the sun rays are reaching the earth very easily. So the earth is becoming more hotter and hotter day by day, and due to this hotness, there are lots of changes in the flora and fauna. What does flora and fauna mean now? Flora means the plants and fauna means animals. So due to the heat of the sun, the plants and animals on the earth are getting affected. Today, toxic materials are found everywhere. The pollutants are present in the air, water, and land. Today, toxic materials are found means harmful materials are found everywhere in the surroundings, in the atmosphere. And pollutants are the dirty things. It dirties the environment, it dirties the air, it dirties the water, it dirties the land. So all around us there are many harmful things which is damaging the mother earth. Here, as you can see in the picture, you can see the earth. It is the face that you can see. Can you read it? What type of a face is it? It is a very worried face. and it is showing what? It is showing a thermometer in its mouth. Means what? It is showing that it is the temperature of the earth is increasing. So it is worried. The earth, Mother Earth is worried that that its temperature is increasing day by day. Now here there are certain things that we need to know. The temperature of the earth is increasing every year, as we just discussed, that nowadays every year the temperature of the earth is increasing. Nowadays in the summers it is very 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 hot, and each year as we pass by from 2020 to 2021, the heat is going to increase because of global warming. The amount of rainfall is getting less. The heat has increased, and we are getting less rainfall. The amount of rainfall that we should receive, we are not receiving. Water is going to be more and more expensive in future. Earlier there was a lot of water, and nowadays why we say that save water? Because water will have to be sold in the future. We will need to buy water in future, and it will be very expensive because water will also become less and we won't have any water for drinking also. The increase in temperature kills many life forms. Many animals and birds are getting extinct. Now this, because of as we just read in the above paragraph, that because of the increase in temperature, many living things die, and many plants and animals are getting extinct. Extinct means they are finishing from the earth. As certain animals which your parents and grandparents have seen, you might not see them in the future. Why? Because of the increased temperature, they cannot live and they are getting over and finishing day by day. Now here's one activity that we have to do. It's quite simple. We have to think and write in it. Read and discuss the points about the past and present conditions of the earth's natural beauty. Predict the future of the earth working in groups and complete the third column. Means now you can see that there are three columns here of the past, present and future. So the past says the earth was green and it had more trees. The past says that the earth was blue and it had ample of water. In the past says the earth was brown and the land was clean. Same way it says in the present, the earth is green with less trees. It is present, so now the trees are becoming little lesser. In the past they were more, in the present they have become a little less. So you have to think about that, what it will be in the future. Will there be more less trees, or if we are now aware about the environment, will we grow more trees and our earth will be more green? So accordingly we need to write. Your answers can vary here. The present, the earth is blue, uh, and now the water has become polluted and water is becoming less compared to the past there was ample of water. Now in the future, if we keep on using water, wasting water without any purpose, without any use, what will it be in the future? The same way, all the points. Now, in the present, the earth is brown, it is unclean, polluted land. In the present, the earth is red with less flowers. In the present, the earth is yellow. Irritating rays of the sun reach the earth and cause to life on earth. So what will it be in the future? If the atmosphere is more polluted, what will happen in the future? As you know, the present situation, we feel so hot, we feel irritated in the summer seasons because of this hot sun. So if the same pollution increases day by day, you can imagine and write your answer in the future. So you need to think and Now let's read something more about the condition of the Mother Earth. So it continues. More toxic waste comes from man-made things like mobile sources. Example, cars, trucks, buses. Stationary sources, factories, refineries, power plants, as well as indoor resources, some building materials and chemicals used for cleaning. Now, not only the pollution, but certain chemicals, certain man-made things, certain indoor things of the houses, that also contributes in the addition of the pollution of the earth. So we are contributing more and more towards the pollution of the earth. Man-made things are like mobile sources. Mobile sources means things that move about, like cars and jeeps. They give out smoke, and there are a number of cars running around, so it is polluting the air, correct? And now stationary resources like factories and refinery plants, they use chemicals which get added into the land, and they are spoiling the land, they are polluting the land. And certain indoor resources like building materials, whatever waste is there, that is added into the rivers and land, and they are polluting. So there are many harmful things that we are also adding into the pollution. The amount of pollution is increasing day by day, and this has led to the depletion of resources on the earth. Because of the increase of pollution, all the resources, natural resources that we are getting around us, it is decreasing day by day. In other words, we can say that the health of the earth and its life do not appear to be good. So, as we saw in the picture, because of this pollution, the earth is worried about its temperature, and so the health and the life, not only of living things but of even of Mother Earth, is becoming less, and it is not. Here again, we can see another picture of Mother Earth. It is coughing, and it's all black smoke is coming out of its mouth. So there are again certain things that we should know, that people are exposed to toxic air pollutants. Toxic means harmful in many ways that can pose health risk, such as breathing problems due to contaminated air. Many people, they suffer from asthma, that is because of the pollution of the air. So we are getting affected due to polluted air. Contaminated food products. Because of the polluted air, all the food products that we are getting, they also, the harmful germs are affecting them, and we can get sick eating these contaminated food products. Drinking water contaminated by toxic waste, by any harmful germs, it contaminates, it dirties the water, and when we drink these dirty water, we get sick, and we suffer from diarrhea, vomiting, certain diseases like that. Here's one activity. You have to find some eco-friendly words. Eco-friendly words are, as you can see in the picture, if you see in the picture and try to understand, it is showing that one person is, one boy, one child is cleaning the earth. uh, One child is planting few trees, flowers around. One child is watering the earth, the land. So according to that, you can add, just write few words in this block, like cleaning, pollution free, save water, plantation. So accordingly, a few more words you can add over here. Now here's one more activity. We have to observe the table and tick the desirable option. We also have to mention how you will contribute to Better Earth, Better We movement. Contribute means what will you do to better your earth, so that even you can live well. So in the first block, it shows that save water. Will you save water? Yes. Or will you save water? No. If yes, what will you do to save water? How can we save water? For example, you can see I will use less water for bathing. Instead of using a shower, I will fill a bucket and have a bath. So it can save water. Same way, save trees. How will you save trees? Will you save trees? Yes or if yes, what will you do to save trees? You have to think and write these answers in your rough book. This is nothing fair. It is just you have to imagine and you have to write that what will you do to save trees. Same way, save animals and birds. Will you save animals or will you not save animals? Yes or no? And if you say yes, then what will you do to save animals and birds? So accordingly, you just think and write your answers in the rough book. Here again, there is something that we think we should read and know. What is environmentalism? Environmentalism is a very important political and social movement. Its goal is to protect nature by emphasizing the role of nature in protection of the environment in combination with various actions and policies oriented to nature preservation. It is a it is a movement that works towards maintaining a balanced environment. So this is a program which is conducted by the government to make people aware about protecting the environment so that we can maintain a good and balanced environment. Now let's read more about the fading glory of the earth. The Earth Day is celebrated on 22nd April. It was one of the first attempts to make people aware of the Earth's depleting environmental resources and increasing pollution level. Now, the Earth Day is celebrated on 22nd April. Why do we celebrate on 22nd April? It is just a program to make people aware that on this day especially that we have to take care of our Mother Earth. Why? Because as pollution is increasing day by day, we need to take care also of the earth because we are still living on the earth. The celebration of Earth Day in 1992 was made memorable by an international conference held in Brazil. The leaders of many countries attended this event, and it led to a new movement to preserve the Earth's resources in both big and small ways. So there was a conference on this day in Brazil, and all the leaders of all the countries were present in that conference, and they decided that by doing certain programs, big or small, we have to make all the people aware of preserving our earth, preserving our resources, and making our environment more green and green. People across the world take up a number of activities like tree plantation, awareness camps on environment related topics, pollution reduction camps, and many more. So we can say that the Earth Day is a time for people around the globe to support the environmental protection movement. So on this 22nd April every year, now people have made it a point to carry out certain programs like tree plantations, as we have heard that many societies, many people, many institutions, they carry out programs of planting trees all around 100 trees, 500 trees. So certain programs are conducted. Awareness camps, people are made aware where certain lectures are given that what we should do to make our environment green. It is discussed that how to reduce pollution, how pollution can be reduced, like use less vehicles, where you can go walking, no need of using vehicles. We can walk. It can be healthier for you also, and the less consumption of petrol and so on. Such programs are conducted, and people are made aware that how to protect our mother earth. Here we can see four pictures: water running out of a tap, uh, make everyday earth day by throwing the garbage into the dustbin, uh, a beautiful scenery, and plant. There's a tree, nice and green big tree. There are few sentences which are written down: save water, save life; don't litter, it will make your life better; nurture nature; plant a tree so that the next generation can get air freely. So, according to the pictures and according to these sentences, which sentence will match which picture? Save water, save life will match with the first picture. Make everyday earth day will match with the second picture. Nurture nature will match with the fourth. And last, plant a tree will match with the third. Now, why do we say these sentences that save water, save life? Because water is very important in our lives. So, if we save water, what will happen to our life? You need to justify all your answers. You need to write about that why do you say so. So, few lines you can just write it in your rough books. Now, here we start with the poem. There's a poem about a child who's climbing up a banyan tree and sharing his experience of what he sees in his surroundings. So, let's start. This is a poem by R.L. Stevenson. Up into the banyan tree, who should climb but little me? This child is curious to climb up the banyan tree, and he's saying that I am surely to climb up the banyan tree. It is only me who's going to climb up the banyan tree. I held the trunk with both my hands and looked around all nearby lands. When he went up the banyan tree, he's holding the trunk tightly because he's quite high, and all around, what is around him, he's looking, and he will now describe that what all he is being, what he can see from up the banyan. I saw the next door garden lie full of flowers before my eye. As just we described the tree, he's climbed up the tree, and when he went right up the tree, he saw that the nearby next door garden, there is a garden next to his house. That garden was full of beautiful flowers and many pleasant faces more that I had never seen before. And he could see many people passing on the road from one place to the other. So he does not know them. So he's describing them to be happy faces which are going from one place to the another. I saw the dippling river pass and beat the sky's blue looking glass. Dippling river means the river is flowing in small waves, and there is a huge blue sky above it, and this river is like a mirror for the sky, a looking glass, how we look into the mirror to see ourselves. So for the sky, the river is like a looking glass, it's like a mirror. The dust roads go up and down with people tramping into town. Now there are all dusty roads everywhere that he can see from top of the banyan tree, and he can see many people are going up and from one place to the other on these dusty ways. If I could find a higher tree, further and further I should see. Now he's on a banyan tree. The banyan tree has a certain height. Now he's saying that if I could still climb up a higher, taller tree, I could have seen something more. Like for example, if it was a coconut tree, it was more in a height. So if you climb up a coconut tree, you can see your surroundings more in your surroundings. So that is what the child is also trying to say. To where the grown-up river slips into the sea among the ships. As we all know, all the rivers at last they go and meet into the sea. So he wants to see, if he was higher he could see where the rivers meet. To where the roads on either hand lead onward into fairy land. Now he's just trying to imagine that there are certain roads which can go into a fairy land, into a wonderland, which is not possible. He's just thinking of where all the children dine at 5 and all the playthings come alive. He's just imagining that in the wonderland he'll keep on playing, he'll have his lunch or dinner at 5, and all the playthings which are around you, they have life, so you can live with those playthings. So this is just a dreamland that he is thinking about. So I hope you have understood this. So children, now here I have prepared few question answers for you. So you can write it in your English notebook. So you start with the first lesson, and you can write a few hard words. The words that you feel a little difficult, you can write those 3 times first, and then you can start with these question answers. Around 10 to 15 hard words you can write, and then you start with these question answers. The first question is, how was the earth long ago? The answer, long, long ago, the earth was green and clean. Question 2, what has led change in the flora and fauna? Answer 2, people invented machines to make life comfortable. The earth started getting warmer and its natural beauty also started fading due to the use of machines. The sun's rays reached the earth easily. This led to change in the flora and fauna. Question 3. How is the amount of pollution increasing day by day? Answer 3. The amount of pollution is increasing day by day by mobile sources like cars, buses, stationary sources like factories, power plants, as well as indoor sources like some building materials and chemicals. Question 4. When is Earth Day celebrated and why? Answer 4. The Earth Day is celebrated on 22nd April every year in order to make people aware of the Earth's depleting environmental resources and increasing population level. Question 5. How is Earth Day celebrated? Answer 5. The World Earth Day is a time for people around the globe to support the environmental protection movement by taking up a number of activities like tree plantation, awareness camps on environment related topics, pollution reduction camps, and so on. Question 6. What is environmentalism? Answer 6. Environmentalism is a very important political and social movement that works towards maintaining a balanced environment. Now, these are a few questions based on the poem. Question 1. What is the poem about? Answer 1. The poem is about a little boy who is describing about the surrounding. Question 2. List the natural things mentioned in the poem. Answer 2. The natural things mentioned in the poem are banyan tree, flowers, river, sky, sea, etc. Question 3. What does the poet mean by grown up river? Answer 3. Grown up river means big river which is ready to merge into the sea. Question 4. Identify and mention the words that rhyme. Answer 4. The words that rhyme in the poem are tree me, hands lands, lie I, more before, pass glass, etc. So children, kindly write these question answers in your English notebook and keep learning all the answers, and you have to learn this a poem by heart. So every day you can learn one paragraph and you have to learn the whole poem by heart. Thank you.